What's good in the web? I'm your man Q, back again with some more of that Geekend news. Yes, I missed last week, but don't judge me too harsh. I still have been pushing out content for you to hopefully, feed that geekly hunger that you might have growing upside you that just won't go away. That geek hunger that just gets stronger every day. First thing that we have to talk about that happened at the end of last week, like right when I was making another video, and then I was like, should I make this content and talk about it? But you know what? It is what it is, because there's no time like the present. I'm excited about the Google system to see exactly what it's gonna do, but I am not excited about spending and dropping money on a new system or anything that I don't know about just yet, because there's so many games that I still need to get, not only for my Nintendo Switch, but also need to get for my PlayStation 4. And then also, I would like to get an Xbox One controller for my PC, even though I don't have an Xbox One, which leads me to the second portion and part that I'm talking about when it comes to the Google console. For me, I'm very interested to see what this game developer conference that's, I think, next month, that's going to be happening on the 19th, if I'm not mistaken. Don't completely quote me, don't, Carfax me yet. I'm really excited to see if it's just a streaming box, or since Ubisoft and Assassin's Creed was being played on it, is it just going to be a AAA streaming title box thingy majigger? And then also because word on the web was that it might have something to do with the Sega Genesis. Not the Sega Genesis, but Sega. My initial thought about that is, why would you take any advice from Sega? It's because it's got a foundation in Japan, and it's still porting out great games, and even some of the subsidiary companies like Atlas that it has are porting out great games. But when it comes to the consoles, Google, you're a big enough business and smart enough to realize that, you'll take a little bit of advice and learn vicariously with the wrong things that they did. But as far as Sega being an actual big player inside of it, I don't know if that's the greatest idea. You'll have to prove me wrong to see if it's going to work out or not, but just on paper, it don't sound like it's a great idea. I might just wait. Just to see exactly what's going to be what. We still don't know anything. Let's just remember all the things that the Nintendo Switch and PlayStation 4 and Xbox had when it comes to all their patents and just concepts and things. It's just proper business is what you got to do before you start making what you want. Hey, stop, black person! Too fast for the naked eye. Sonic the Hedgehog. Don't doubt what he can do. Sonic the Hedgehog. Staying in the same ballpark as well, Sega, we're going to talk about the Sonic movie that everybody and their grandmama just seems to hate, including myself. I cannot lie to you. Last week, they had the screw springs that came out of the live action Sonic, and I'll be real with y'all. You know what? It's a lot better looking than I expected it to be. The first initial screens that we had seen was from a poster where it looks like he was in San Francisco sliding down the damn the Golden Gate Bridge, and his legs look super buff, like one of them Ren and Stimpy extras when they was lifting up their little skirt. That's not the Sonic I know or the Sonic I love. Matter of fact, the Sonic I know and love was the 1990 Sonic, before the Sonic Adventures, hey Tails, before that guy, and before they took the personality of Sonic and gave it to Shadow, and then they really started making the whole thing very Dragon Ball-ish. Villain is Tails, Piccolo is Knuckles, Goku is Sonic, and Shadow is Vegeta. Before I seem like the rest of the interweb and annihilate the entire picture and everything of the Sonic, again, to me, it doesn't look that bad. And if they start bringing out some different things within the story to make it seem like it's believable, who knows, it might be the best thing that happened to Sonic since, well, maybe Knuckles. Jim Carrey is going to be playing Dr. Eggman, also known as Dr. Robotnik, or which I like that better because Sonic used to always say Robotnik. But that right there is something in itself, and depending on how they utilize Jim Carrey's comedic chops, also can show just how far the movie can go. I love to see some Princess Sally Acorn within this film, as well as some Bunny Robot, or some Antoine, and even some answers to where the hell did the humans come from in this in Moby. I'm gonna get a trailer first, digest that, and then I'll talk about it more. But from what I've seen so far, the full body screens of him is a lot better than that super buff leg that everybody was hot about. I mean, look, we just made a big deal, including myself, about Will Smith as the genie. It was really the neck for me. It looked pretty bad. And now look at it. That movie, Aladdin, looks like it's going to be the real deal Holyfield. It's Claudia!
Believe what a mess we've got ourselves in.
The captain had to use that hyperspace fold.
Now, isn't it funny that when something is a copy of something or a direct competition with something, it's very hard to not talk about one thing without talking about the other. And that, I mean, my friends, is Mario. How can I not talk about Mario after I just start talking about Sonic when we're in the same realm of geekdom? If you play Sonic, then you probably play Mario, and then also Sonic is, well, in Smash Brothers, and Super Smash Brothers Melee, Super Smash Brothers Ultimate has been rumored to have some new DLC that's going to be coming soon to your home and mine, and some of those things that are going to be included are things that I had been asking for at the beginning, but I understand why Sakurai couldn't do it. It's a heavy load, and this is a huge game. And two of the things that he's talking about bringing in is the home run derby, which I really like. The home run derby, and more different elements to the game means more longevity to this game, and I'm all for that. And also the stage creator, which I loved. The stage creator being able to create a stage and then put it online is a godsend. Once we get that, then you already know not too long after that Mario Maker is going to be there, and that's just word on the web. But I mean, think about it. If we got that like that, then we'll get the other like the other. And since we're talking about the Nintendo Switch, we have to talk about the $450 price tag on the 1 terabyte SD card, the mini, that's going to be coming out soon. And I don't know about y'all, but I got some Switch games, like 13, 14, 15 of them, but there's no way.
No time soon.
That I'm about to drop more money on a memory card than I did for the entire system in at least 3 quality H2O games. But there is good news, and the good news is to know that, well, the technology is out now, and usually when the technology gets out within a few months, probably around Christmas-ish time, around there, it's probably going to get cheaper, and we can get some Best Buy and some Amazon type deals. So look forward, and if you can get a deal, try to get a deal that's cheaper. I mean, I take a half a terabyte. Give me 500 gigs. I'll take that. Like, if it's under 100, like, I don't want to spend more money on the memory than I'm spending on the console or the games. That's ludicrous.
Luda!
I ain't got no beef with Oscar Isaac. I think he's a pretty decent actor. However, you know what? It wasn't his fault about his acting on Star Wars, nor was it on The Age of Apocalypse. It was more of a casting thing. And for me, I don't think this is going to be like a whole, Heath Ledger situation where I'm completely wrong about that, but for me, I just don't see Oscar Isaac as my man Solid Snake. I need some more smoothness from OI than I've been seeing, and a little more ruggedness, even though he was kind of rugged on, you know, Star Wars as Poe, and on Triple Frontier, it's like a military thing, so he's got some ruggedness and stuff with that too. But for me, anytime you're messing around with a video game icon or an icon in itself, that's very delicate, you know, footsteps. That's real. You gotta tread real lightly. You gotta walk on eggshells. And I gotta see more before, that rhymed, before I can give you the spot as Solid Snake. Long as the movie isn't going to be like the Mario Brothers movie from back in the day, see what happens when you mess with icons. Like, I actually like that movie, but the bad thing about it is it was so critically, he already got enough bad business on his belt as Poe and as Apocalypse. You know what, I just don't think it's a good fit, but I could be wrong. Like I said, I don't think it's gonna be Heath Ledger. I could be wrong. He could play the best Snake, but I doubt it. I doubt it. I could be wrong, but I doubt it. But let me know, interweb, do you think Oscar Isaac will play a good Solid Snake? And if not Oscar Isaac, who do you think will play a good Solid Snake? Let me know in the comment section below. And as always, interweb, this has been your man Q, your friendly neighborhood geek. If you did like this video, please do me a favor. Make sure you hit that like button. It really helps me out a lot. And if you're new to my channel, and you want to stay up to date on all things games, all things entertainment, all things anime, all things comedy, that's what GEAK stands for. If you guys didn't know, it's an acronym for game. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. And until next time, I'll holler at y'all later. Peace. Sonic, he's got an attitude. Sonic, he's the fastest thing alive. He's the